Now, here's the reality. Of all the jobs that have been available in this cycle, and I say this with all due respect to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they don't have Josh Allen. They got a 42-year-old quarterback who probably doesn't want to be there, and Will Howard and Mason Rudolph. Having Josh Allen there, going into that new stadium, I know the bar's high. I know the pressure is going to be intense, but it's a hell of an opportunity. So on a scale of 1 to 10, we've done this with all the other openings. What is the level of desirability, Devin McCourty, for the Buffalo Bills job?
I'm going 10. Like to go and coach Josh Allen in Buffalo, where these fans are rabid fans. Like this team has been to a conference championship. Like I think it's the top of the top to have this ability to go coach. And I think of all the former head coaches, the guys who got opportunities somewhere else. I think this is the job where now they're like, if they would have gave me that, it would have been totally different. So I think all the former head coaches they're sprinting to try to be first in line to get back and coach this team, because right away you're going to have a chance to compete for a Super Bowl. Like there's no doubt because of what you have there.
Yeah, hey, I give it a 10 as well. Most of these jobs are open because the teams are dysfunctional and the cupboard is bare. And even though talent is needed in Buffalo, you've got the most important position taken care of, and the guy is still in his prime. And yes, the bar will be high, and yes, the expectations will be intense, but I'd rather do that than go somewhere where I got nothing, and I have no idea where I'm going to go, and I have an owner with an itchy trigger finger, and I may be gone after 1 year. So I said yesterday, John Harbaugh may want to try to smear that ink off the bottom of the contract, or at least say Jim signed it, not John. You know? Like, man, if I'd have known, I'd have waited. If he just would have dragged out those negotiations a couple more days, stuff would have gotten very interesting on Monday. Think about that. They leaked the idea that John Harbaugh is going to become the next coach of the Giants late Wednesday night into Thursday. Where's the contract? Where's the deal? What's going on? And they finally get it done on Saturday. John Harbaugh may be thinking, man, just one more day. Dynamics would have changed dramatically with one more day for this to all play out. So it's a 10 for me. And, I mean, I'm thinking yesterday, like, not that their teams would do it, but this is one of those situations where if I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'm thinking, man, is there a path from Santa Clara to Orchard Park? Is there a way I can get there? There's got to be other coaches at least toying with the idea. I mean, because, especially this time of year, you're not playing games. The teams that are done, you got some time to think about it. You're reacting to this news, and you filter everything through the prism of how does it affect me? At some level, you think, how does it benefit me? Is there a way I could get there? Now, they're going to have so many to choose from. And, Devin, you know what? Your instinct may be absolutely right. They may ultimately know right now who they want. But if I'm a coach, I want that job. I just think the important thing is, more than anything else, they need an offensive coach. And that's something I've been saying for the last couple of years. Like, at some point, the team's got to say, when do we go hire a high-end offensive coach to get the most out of Josh Allen? Can you imagine if they had gotten there a couple of years ago when Sean Payton was available? The guy who just beat them with a lesser quarterback? So that's got to be job number one. But if you're a coach, you want to be coaching Josh Allen in his prime. And I think the difference, and I think what puts this above Baltimore, there's still a nagging sense that Lamar Jackson may not be there over the long haul. He's only signed for 2 more years. Josh Allen signed through the end of the decade. 2 more years. He can't be tagged after that. We got to work this out. We don't know which way it's going to go. And there's just been these, like, whatever this is there proper communication? Like, with Josh Allen, there's no issue at all. He's all about Buffalo. He's been all about Buffalo from the moment his grandmother died and they flooded the hospital out there with donations. Like, that created a bond that's never going to be broken between Josh Allen and Buffalo. He isn't leaving. He doesn't want to leave. That's where he's going to play his whole career. Watch, he'll get traded next year. But so that factor makes it more attractive. I got an MVP quarterback who I know wants to be here. There is no question about his future. He's getting paid as much or more than anyone. Let's go make this work. 10 out of 10. And now, now the work starts of finding the right guy. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.